Всем привет, меня зовут Ксения, я англомама и переводчик, и на данный момент я преподаю английский в Кристофер Art Club. Сегодня мы поговорим с вами о том, как совместить творчество и английский в такой интересной теме, как животные. Причем мы будем говорить не просто о животных, а о том, что они бывают хищными и травоядными. Я уже приготовила для вас карточки, и сейчас мы их обсудим на английском языке. This one says herbivore. Herbivore are animals who eat just grass. For instance, caterpillars. They chew grass, leaves, stems of the flowers. Rabbit. He also is herbivore animal. He loves dandelions, flowers, grass. Sometimes hares or bunnies love to eat the bark of the trees. So herbivore is the animal which eats strictly grass. On the contrary, carnivore animals are the ones that eat only other animals, so meat. Snakes, such one is adder. He eats mice, frogs, geckos. Frog eats worms, slugs, flies. Barn owl eats mice and moles, as far as I know, and even sometimes frogs if it gets very hungry. So all of these animals are carnivore. What other carnivores can we think of? Cats, absolutely. Dogs, yes. Lions, probably one of the most ferocious ones, which make very loud roar sound. Tigers. And the last picture is devoted to omnivore animals. These ones eat both. They can eat grass, berries, and at the same time they may eat other animals. Fox. Fox may eat tiny birds like sparrows, hares, and sometimes fox can even eat berries. Well, it's interesting. Hedgehog. Hedgehogs fond of slugs, worms, and acorns. What about mice? They eat grains, some berries, sometimes insects, and worms. So all of these animals are omnivores, so they eat both animals and plants. Now we're gonna do a really fun drawing or even painting, I would say, so just make sure you prepared your paints and we'll start it. So in order to start our art, you have to have quite big piece of thick paper. Then what did I do? I did a sketch of a tiger head and sketch of its paws and a tail, and I'm gonna cut them out, starting with the head. So the ears are almost done. Make sure the whiskers are left, because what kind of tiger is that without whiskers? Okay, and I'm planning to put it somewhere here. Now I'm gonna cut the paws. So see, it's absolutely easy art. You don't have to be an artist, but as a result, it will look really nice. So just keep cutting and cutting and cutting. One like this, and long tail. Tigers do have long tail. And we'll need a long one as well. After we finish the cutting, we will do the gluing, because now we need to make sure that you like the place. So you're fine with it. It's almost in the center of the sheet, so like this. One paw would be here, another over here. So it looks like he's just peeking to see what's going on. and the tail like this. So it doesn't have to be glued all the way. Yeah, probably we'll just use a little bit over here. This makes picture quite interactive. What are we gonna do now? I have palette with paints. Gonna pick the brush and I'm gonna color my tiger. So I'm gonna mix red and yellow, making it orange, and do my best in order to color tiger. First of all, I decided not to draw the stripes with marker. I want to do them really bright, so they would look bright. So I'll use just black paint. The cheeks. Make sure that your orange is bright. Okay. The ears, don't forget about the ears. The nose would be slightly pink. See, what a cutie. Then we don't color the whisker parts, but we may color the tongue a little bit. Maybe just make it brighter. It can look red. And then we'll do light green over here. So like this, because usually cats have a rainbow color over here. Okay, now we make sure that everything dries out, so we keep coloring the paws also with orange. Don't get scared if it gets a bit too red. You always can add yellow. And then another one. Okay. Now we're done with the paws, then we go for the tail. It's long, and afterwards it's going to be very stripy. But first we'll do our best to make it bright. I guess tigers are one of the most, well, to my mind, one of the most pretty carnivore animals. They have very pretty pattern of the fur. Unlike lions, they don't have mane, but still, it's quite cute. Okay, now going for the stripes. Like this. Just let's make sure that we make the whiskers. See? Now, gonna add stripes over here, then stripes over here on the paws, and yeah, just probably like this. And now, what we're gonna do? We're gonna color the leaves, because that's the point. Our tiger is hiding in the leaves. So I took a wrapping paper and I made some cuts on the both sides, so just to make it look like leaf. And now I'm coloring. If you want to make it look like real leaf, I suggest you use different colors, because leaf is never one shade of green. Usually it's several, one at least. Okay. So this leaf looks like it's done, but we need to let it dry a little bit. Taking another one. You are absolutely free to make the shapes of the leaves, that color and that shape as you feel like, because I mean those are jungles. In jungles a lot of fantastic and exotic plants are growing, so it would be just too boring to use one kind. The mother nature has created so many fantastic ones. So what we do, just to show you how it's going to look like. Yep, going like this. I'm going to stick it. I'm going to use the marker just to make sure that I don't make any smudges. Then another one over here. Remember, our tiger is hiding. He doesn't want to be seen, so he's hiding. Then one more leaf over here. I was really, well, feeling free, and I think I probably even invented some shapes of the leaves. I think jungles forgive me for that, because it's just absolutely fun. And drawing your attention when kids would try to make their own shape of leaves, not mine. Don't tell them to stop, just let them feel free to do so. Some white. Okay. Marker. Okay. One more leaf. Why did I take wrapping paper instead of taking plain white paper or thick paper? Well, because I need, the texture. I want them to move. If I will have too delicate paper, on the contrary, too thick one, I wouldn't be able to get this effect. Okay. Almost done with this one. Yeah, just be creative. Maybe there are some berries on those leaves. Okay. Just let me think, what's the best place to put it? Yeah, probably like this. So take the glue, and I keep hiding my little tiger like this. Well, if you think that, I'll say you just keep going like this and keep going, I feel like putting a flower. So what I do, I take the same kind of paper and I add red. You may take purple, lilac, yellow, just any color. So just let it make a dotty to make it even funner. The glue stick. Here we go. Don't forget to use the marker. Okay, this is our tiger. So I'm just telling you, the more leaves you put, the prettier would it look. So just keep going and to make it fun.